Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Today is a very special day, and that's because it's a 2-in-1 tutorial. That's right folks, 2 for the price of 1. And that's because the recipe I'm showing you today is a Latin recipe, which falls under my World Cuisine series. But it's also a keto recipe. How great is that? So the recipe I'm showing you today is a Mexican spiced grilled shrimp, along with a keto cheddar and jalapeno crostini with field greens mixed with crumbles of bacon and queso fresco cheese, topped with a Chipotle lime crema. And it's gonna be yum. So, let me show you the necessary ingredients to make this dish. So I'm just gonna go over the necessary ingredients very quickly because I will have an ingredients page listing all the necessary ingredients, measurements, and the nutritional information for this recipe at the beginning of this tutorial. So you'll need to have 8 to 10 colossal shrimp, some smoky cumin, and Mexican tajin, which is a mixture, basically a spice blend of chili powder, dehydrated lime, and salt. And you'll also need some coconut oil. Next, to make our keto bread for our keto crostini, you'll need almond flour, baking powder, butter, a pinch of salt, 1 egg, a jalapeno, and shredded cheddar cheese. I actually have a 7-layer blend, which is a mix of cheeses consisting of mild cheddar, sharp white cheddar, Monterey Jack, and a white queso cheese. For our Chipotle lime crema, you'll need Mexican crema cream, and if you can't find that, you can certainly substitute it with sour cream. You'll also need Chipotle peppers in a smoky adobo sauce, and a lime. And last but not least, you'll also need some kind of field green mix. I have a spring mix, but you could certainly use arugula, spinach, or kale. You'll also need queso fresco cheese, which is a Mexican crumbling cheese. It's a fresh cheese. And thick cut bacon. So these are all the necessary ingredients to make this yummy Mexican dish. So, enough talking. Let's get cooking. So we're gonna start with our shrimp. We're gonna season our colossal shrimp and then just leave them sit off to the side for a few minutes to absorb all those beautiful flavors. So we're gonna start with 2 teaspoons of coconut oil and just drizzle that over the shrimp. And then we need a tablespoon of Mexican tajin seasoning, which is basically chili powder, dehydrated lime, and salt. And then finally, we'll need 1 teaspoon of smoky cumin. And then just mix them up and coat the shrimp. There you go. Next, we're gonna make our keto bread. So first you need 3 tablespoons of almond flour. Then you need a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Then we're gonna combine 1 tablespoon of melted butter to our 1 egg, which I'm gonna beat right now. And then I'm just gonna add the 1 tablespoon of melted butter to that. We also just want to add a pinch of salt, maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon. Next, I'm going to combine the egg and butter with the dry ingredients and just mix that well until it's all incorporated. Okay, now to that I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of shredded cheese. And then about a tablespoon of minced jalapeno. And mix that in. Next, I'm gonna grab a plastic storage container. I like the shape of this side. It's kind of like a slice of bread. So we're just gonna use this side of the container. And we're gonna pour the mixture right in there. And then just smooth it out. Give it a little shake. Now I'm gonna take this and place it in the microwave for 90 seconds. So 90 seconds have passed, and here is our cheddar jalapeno keto bread. And I'll just pop it right out. It's very hot, be careful. In fact, I'm gonna leave it sit like that and just let it cool off. And then we'll slice it in half and toast it for our crostini. Next, we're gonna make our Chipotle lime crema. So here I have a small food processor. I'm gonna take 6 tablespoons of the Mexican crema and add that to the blender. Then we need 1 chipotle pepper, or about a tablespoon. So let's see, they're all different sizes in here. Okay. 1 chipotle pepper and half a lime. And now we're gonna just blend that. Puree. Taste for seasoning. Perfect. And that is our crema. So here is our keto bread. It has cooled down. And I'm gonna slice it in half. And now we have 2 slices of bread and 2 servings for our crostini. Now let's go grill that off. So here I have a griddle pan. I'm just preheating it. I have it on medium high. Once it gets warm enough, I'm going to take my keto bread and place it in the pan to toast. Okay, so I believe the pan is hot enough, so we're just going to quickly toast off our bread. Okay, so let's check. Okay, yes, it is toasting nicely. Perfect. Lovely. Let's take it out of the pan. Perfect. Next, we're going to put together our salad. But first, I have my 4 pieces of thick cut bacon that I've quickly just cooked off in the microwave. And now I'm going to take just 2 slices of that and roughly chop it. That's going to be for 1 portion of salad. Okay. And then I also have, I measured out 2 ounces of the queso fresco cheese. I have that right here. Each chunk is 1 ounce. So I'm just gonna take one chunk, which is 1 ounce for one serving. And I'm gonna grab a plate. And now I'm gonna put 1 portion of salad on the plate, which is approximately half the container. And then I'm gonna top that with my 2 slices of bacon. And then I'm gonna break up my queso. And now we just have to cook our shrimp. So I just quickly wiped out my pan from cooking the keto bread in it, and I'm heating it up again to grill the shrimp. Okay, so let's put our shrimp in the pan. These should only take about 2 minutes on each side. Okay, so it's been approximately 2 minutes, so I'm just gonna start turning them over. And these can go about a minute, maybe a minute and a half. Okay, so our shrimp are firm, and they look like they're good to go. So I'm gonna shut off this heat, and then I'm gonna plate it and taste it. Okay guys, here it is, my Mexican spiced grilled shrimp with my keto cheddar jalapeno crostini and my mixed greens with bacon crumbles and queso fresco cheese. Now I'm just gonna top it with about 3 tablespoons of that Chipotle lime crema. I think I have a Chipotle stuck. I'm just gonna take it with my fork. Okay. I'm also going to top it with some fresh cilantro, about 1/4 cup. I love it in my salad. And a little on the shrimp. Okay. Now let's taste it. First, a shrimp. Ooh, that's big. The smoky cumin on the shrimp with that little bit of a tang bite from that citrus, the lime, from the Mexican Tajin seasoning. Amazing. Now let's try the salad. I need to get a little bit of the cheese and bacon, and not such a huge piece. That Chipotle lime crema has that smokiness from the Chipotle and also the heat. Pairs well with the bacon and that creamy, soft, crumbly Mexican queso fresco cheese. Let's try some keto crostini. Toasty goodness, cheddar and jalapeno. It's all fabulous. So I just want to remind you guys that this recipe yields 2 servings, and what I've portioned for myself is 1 serving, which is approximately half the container of the mixed greens, or 2.5 ounces. I also had 5 colossal shrimp. It could be 4 or 5, depending on how large your shrimp are. I took one slice of the keto bread and just cut it into quarters. I used 2 pieces of bacon on my salad and 1 ounce of the queso fresco cheese and approximately 3 tablespoons of the Chipotle lime crema. That is 1 serving. And it was yummy. So I hope you guys try and enjoy this dish. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on anything. And as always, guys, until next time, bye.